Hello superstars, I hope you are doing well. We are back with another topic which is conversions. In the before topic we discussed about what are the types of physical quantities, what is a physical quantity and what are the parts of physical quantities. So what is a physical quantity? A quantity which can be measured is known as physical quantity. What are the types? P equals to nu, where P is the magnitude of physical quantity, N is the numerical value and U is the unit. So I'll give you 4 options. You have to identify which is not a physical quantity. Distance, weight, height and thrust. So in these 4, which is not a physical quantity? Very good. So thrust is not a physical quantity. So thrust we can't measure thrust. That's why it is not a physical quantity. Remaining 3 are physical quantities. A quantity which can be measured is known as physical quantity, right? So physical quantities have 2 parts, that is numerical value and unit. So what are the types of physical quantities? Fundamental physical quantities, supplementary physical quantities and derived physical quantities. What are fundamental physical quantities? The basic physical quantities are known as the fundamental physical quantities. What are supplementary physical quantities? Angular quantities are also known as supplementary physical quantities. Plane angle, solid angle. Derived physical quantities, the quantities which will derive from the fundamental physical quantities are also known as derived physical quantities. What are they? Speed, velocity, acceleration, etc. So many are there derived physical quantities. Fundamental physical quantities only 7. Okay. So in the next session we discussed about prefixes. What is a prefix? So a word which is placed before a quantity to modify its meaning, that is known as prefix. So for suppose 1000 meters, instead of 1000 we can write kilometer. What is prefix here? Kilo is the prefix here. So what is the multiplication factor for kilo? For kilo is 10 cube. What is the multiplication factor of mega? That is 10 power 6. What is the multiplication factor of centi? That is 10 power minus 2. Okay na? So these are the multiplication factors. 10 cube means what? 1 after 3 zeros will be there. 10 power 6 means 1 after 6 zeros will be there. What is 10 power minus 2 meant by? So 1 by 10 square, that is 1 by 100. So it is the centi. Prefix of centi is 10 power minus 2. What is the prefix of milli? As 10 power minus 3. What is 10 power minus 3 meant by? 1 by 10 cube. It is meant by 1 by 10 cube, right? So what is the symbol for micro? For micro, that is mu. What is the multiplication factor for micro? 10 power minus 6, right? That means 1 by 10 power 6. This is the multiplication factor of micro, right? So we have to know all the prefixes and we have to know all the multiplication factors. Then only we will go to the next topic, conversions. Okay? So what is the trick for to remember the prefixes? So the magical King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk until 9 p.m. That is the trick to remember the prefixes. Okay. What are the units? What is the SI unit of mass? The SI unit of mass is kilogram. What is the CCS unit of mass? That is gram, right? What is the SI unit of time? The SI unit of time is second. What is the CCS unit of time? That is also second. There is no difference in the SI and CCS units. For time, FPS unit also second. Okay. So 1 day equal to how many hours? 24 hours. So 1 hour equal to how many minutes? Yes, 60 minutes. 1 minute equal to how many seconds? Very good, 60 seconds. So 1 hour equal to, in the before topic we done 1 hour equal to how many seconds? So 1 hour equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes into 60 seconds. That is 3600 seconds. 1 hour equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds. So in the before topic we learned about prefixes. What is a prefix? Prefix is a word placed before a quantity to modify its meaning. What is the unit of prefix? So it will simplify the calculations. It will save our time and space. Okay. Let us come to the next topic, conversions. Let us come to our today's topic, which is conversions. Conversion. First we have to know about what is conversion. Conversion is a process of changing a unit from one system to another system. And repeat it again. Conversion is a process of changing a unit from one system to another system. Conversion is a process of changing a unit from one system to another. So conversion is a process of changing a unit from one system to another system. Okay na? So let us take an example. 3 meters. So what is meter? Which unit meter is? The length. Unit for length is meter, right? So is it CGS unit or SI unit? The SI unit of length is meter, right? 3 meters. I want to change it into another system which is CGS units. So which is CGS unit of length? Centimeter, right? So I want to change the 3 meters into centimeters. So let us take the given unit, 3 meters. So 3 into 1 meter equal to how many centimeters? In the prefixes you know, 1 meter equal to how many centimeters? 100 centimeters, right? So 100 centimeters. 3 into 100, 300 centimeters. 30 meters equal to how many centimeters? 300 centimeters. Okay. So again the 300 centimeters we can change into another system. That is SI system. Again we can convert. So 300 into centimeter. What is centi? Prefix multiplication factor of centi is 10 power minus 2, right? So meter. So 3 into 10, 300 means 10 square by 10 power minus 2 means 1 by 10 square. 10 square, 10 square you can say. Again 3 meters will come. 300 centimeters equal to 3 meters. 3 meters equal to 300 centimeters. We are converting here from one system to another system, which is from SI system into CGS system. This is called conversion. Is a process of changing a unit from one system to another system, right? So we are changing here 3 meters into 3 centimeters. So we are converting. So that means we are converting 3 meters into 3 centimeters, right? While converting a unit, we have to follow 2 rules. The first rule is we have to take the given unit and we have to convert into SI unit or base unit. Again we have to take the base unit, we have to convert into desired unit. The first rule is we have to convert the given unit into SI unit or base unit. The first rule is we have to convert the given unit into SI unit or base unit. So the next step is we have to take the base or SI unit. We have to convert into again desired unit. So here we are following 2 rules. What is the first rule? We have to take the given unit and we have to change into SI or base unit. Again we have to take the base unit, we have to convert into desired unit. Okay. So let us see an example. 5 kilometers. Convert into centimeters. 5 kilometers we have to convert into centimeters. First we have to take the given unit, which is 5 kilometers. So this 5 kilometers, first we have to convert into SI unit. What is the SI unit of length? Meter, right? So first we have to convert this kilometer into meter. 5 into 1 kilometer equal to how many meters? What is the prefix for kilo? 10 cube, right? So 10 cube meters. So 5 into 10 cube meter. Is it enough? No, we have to again is convert into desired unit, which is centimeters. We have to take this unit, which is SI unit. 5 into 10 cube meter. So this meter we have to convert into centimeter. So 5 into 10 cube into 1 meter equal to how many centimeters? 100 centimeters, right? So 100, that is centimeters. So 5 into 10 cube into 100 centimeters means 10 square, right? 10 square centimeters. That is equal to 5 into 10 power 5 centimeters. So 5 kilometers equal to how many centimeters? 5 into 10 power 5 centimeters. Or we can write like 5 lakh centimeters. 10 power 5 means what? 1 after 5 zeros. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centimeters. So 5 kilometers equal to how many centimeters? 5 lakh centimeters. Okay. So we have to follow two rules while converting a unit from one system to another system. So let us see more examples. The first one is convert 10 kilometers into meter. We have to take, first we have to take the given unit, 10 kilometer. So 10 kilometer means how many meters? 1000 meters. What is the prefix multiplication factor for kilo? That is 10 cube, right? So 10 into 10 cube meters, that is equal to 10 cube into 10, that means 10 power 4 meters, right? 10 cube, that is 10 cube we can write as 3 zeros, 1 after 3 zeros, 1000, is it? So how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, that means 1 after 4 zeros are here. So that's why 10 power 4 meters. Okay. So this is the answer for the first one. Let us see the second one. Convert 30 kilometers into centimeters. So here we have to follow two steps. First we have to take the given unit. So 30 kilometers given quantity. So first we have to convert into SI unit, which is meters. So 30 into kilo means 10 cube meters, that is equal to 3 into 10 power 4 meters, right? So 3 into 10 power 4, here 1 0, here 3 zeros, 10 power 4 meters. So is it enough? No, we have to again convert into centimeters. They asked for centimeters, not for meters. So again we have to take this 3 into 10 power 4 meters. So 1 meter equal to how many centimeters? You know already very well, 10 square centimeters, right? 3 into 10 power 4 into 1 meter equal to 10 square centimeter. So 3 into, so 10 power 4, 10 square, that means 10 power 6 centimeters. Okay, 30 kilometers equal to how many centimeters? 3 into 10 power 6 centimeters. Okay, like this we have to do. Again we have problems to solve. Convert 30 centimeters into meter. So first we have to take the given quantity 30 centimeters. What is the prefix for centi? 10 power minus 2, right? So 30 into 10 power minus 2 meters. So 10 power minus 2 means what? 1 by 10 square, right? 1 by 10 square means 1 by 100. So 30 into 1 by 100 meters. 0 0 will cancel. 3 by 10 meters, that is equal to 0.3 meters. 3 by 10 means 0.3. So 3 by 100 means 0.03. A by 100 0.08. Okay, you know already in the maths I think. So this is the 0.3 meters. 30 centimeters equal to how many meters? 0.3 meters. This is the answer for this question. Let us see next question. Convert 30 centimeters into kilometers. The continuation I think. So 30 centimeters, first we have to convert into SI unit, right? So that is equal to 30 centimeters. We have to convert into meters. No need to convert again, I think we have already 0.3 meters. So is it enough? No, they asked for kilometers, not meters. Again we have to take the SI unit, 0.3 meters. We have to convert into kilometers. Okay, so 1 meter equal to how many kilometers? 1 by 1000, right? So 0.3 into 1 by 1000 kilometers. 1 by 1000 means what? 10 cube, right? 0.3 into 1 by 10 cube. So this 1 by 10 cube we can write as 10 power minus 3, right? So 10 power minus 3 what? 10 power minus 3 means 1 by 10 cube. Here 1 by 10 cube is here. So we can convert into 10 power minus 3. 0.3 into 10 power minus 3 kilometers. So 30 centimeters equal to 0.3 meters and 0.3 into 10 power minus 3 kilometers. Okay. Up to now we have done fundamental physical quantities conversions. But now we do the derived physical quantity conversions. That is convert 30 meter square into centimeter square. So if they ask convert 30 meter to centimeter, you can easily convert. But if meter square or meter cube will be there, how like we have to do, we will discuss. Okay. So first we have to take the given unit 30 meter square. So 30 into meter square means what? Meter into meter, right? So a square, that is a into a. 2 square, 2 into 2. So 30 into meter, right? So 30 into 1 meter equal to how many centimeters? So 100 centimeters, right? 100 centimeters into, again 1 meter is there. Again we have to convert into centimeters. 100 centimeters. So 3 into, so 10 power, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 power 5 centimeter into centimeter. Centimeter square. 3 into 10 power 5 centimeter square. Okay. Like this we have to do if they asked for meter squares, meter cube, like derived physical quantities. Okay. Let us see the next conversion. So which is convert 20 centimeter cube into meter cube. So first we have to take the given unit. So which is 20 centimeter cube. 20 centimeter cube we have to convert into meter cube. First we have to separate it. Centimeter cube means what? Centimeter into centimeter into centimeter, right? So it will multiply by itself 3 times. Centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. That is equal to 20 into 1 centimeter equal to how many meters? So 10 power minus 2 meters, right? So that is 1 by 100. Or 10 power minus 2 also you can write. 10 power minus 2 meters. Again 1 centimeter is there. 10 power minus 2 meters. Again 1 centimeter is there. 10 power minus 2 meter. So that is equal to 20 into 10 power minus 2 into 10 power minus 2 into 10 power minus 2. That means 10 power minus 6 meter into meter into meter. Meter cube. So 20 centimeter cube equal to 20 into 10 power 6 meter cube. Okay, we have to convert separately. Centimeter, centimeter, centimeter. We have to divide and we have to convert. Okay, so you can cancel it also. That is 2 into 10 power 5 meter cube. Here 1 0 and here 1 0 will cancel. 10 power 6 means 1 by 10 power 6, right? So here 0, 0 will cancel. It will become 10 power 5 meter cube. Okay, like this we have to do. Here is the another example. Convert 1 meter per second into kilometer per hour. This is a fraction. We have to convert carefully. First we have to take the given unit. 1 meter per second. So here for fraction, numerator and denominator will be there now. So we have to convert numerator then denominator separately. First we have to take the numerator. So meter into kilometer, numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. Meter we have to convert into kilometer. 1 meter equal to how many kilometers? 1 by 1000 kilometers. Next we have to take the denominator. 1 second equal to how many hours? 1 hour equal to how many seconds? So 1 hour equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes into 60 seconds. That means 3600 seconds. 1 hour equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds, right? Then 1 second equal to the 3600 will go that side. 1 by 3600 hours, right? So this we have to place here. 1 second equal to how many hours? 1 by 3600 hours. So this means 3600 by 1000 kilometer per hour. So 2 zeros will cancel. 36 by 10 kilometer per hour. 2 5s to 18s. 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. So 1 meter per second equal to how many kilometer per hour? 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Okay. So if they given fraction, you have to convert like this. You have to convert numerator separately and denominator separately. Here is the another example. Convert 36 kmph into meter per second. So kmph means kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. First we have to take the given unit. 36 kilometer per hour. So first we have to convert numerator then denominator. So 36 into 1 kilometer equal to how many meters? So 1000 meters, right? 1000 meters by, so 1 hour equal to how many seconds? In the before problem we solved. So 3600 seconds. So that 2 zeros will cancel, 36 will cancel. What will be the remaining? 10 meter per second. So 36 kmph, that means 36 kilometer per hour equal to how many meter per second? 10 meter per second. Okay, it is very easy to convert now. So, but you have to convert numerator and denominator separately. Then you can convert very easily. Okay. Up to now we discussed about the conversions of length. Okay. So now we will discuss the conversions of mass. Up to now we discussed the conversions of length. Now we will discuss about the conversions of mass, which is convert 5 kgs into milligrams. So that means 5 kilograms into milligrams. So that is, first we have to take the given quantity, that is 5 kg. So first we have to convert into base unit. Which is base unit? Gram, right? So 5 into 1 kilogram equal to how many grams? 1000 grams, right? So 1000 grams. That means 5000 grams. Again we have to convert this grams into milligrams. 1 gram equal to how many milligrams? 1000 milligrams, right? Again. So 5000 into 1000 milligrams. So that is 5 into 10 power. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 power 6 milligrams. So 1 kilogram, 5 kilograms equal to 5 into 10 power 6 milligrams. Okay. So the next, convert 10 grams into kilograms. First we have to take the given quantity. So 10 grams. So 10 grams. 1 gram equal to how many kgs? 1 kg equal to how many grams? 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams, right? So 1 gram equal to how many kilograms? 1 by 1000 kilograms. So that is equal to 10 into 1 by 1000 kilograms. 1 0 will cancel. 1 by 100 kilograms. 1 by 100 means 1 by 10 square, right? So 10 square means 10 power minus 2 kilograms. So 10 grams equal to how many kilograms? 10 power minus 2 kilograms. Okay, like this you have to convert. Here are the conversions of time. So convert 1 day into seconds. So first we have to take the given quantity, that is 1 day. We have to convert this 1 day into seconds. So 1 day equal to, first we have to convert into hours. So 1 day equal to how many hours? So 1 into 24 hours, right? So 1 day equal to 24 hours. So next we have to convert into minutes. 1 hour equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes, right? So 24 hours equal to 24 into 60 minutes. So that is 1440 minutes. So this minutes we have to convert into again seconds. So 1440 into, so 1 minute equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds, right? Into 60, that is 86,400 seconds. So 1 day equal to how many seconds? 86,400 seconds. So one day first we have to convert into 24 hours. So then we have to convert into minutes, which is 24 into 60, 1440 minutes. So then we have to convert this minutes into seconds into 60, that is 86,400 seconds. One day equal to how many seconds? 86,400 seconds. 1 hour equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds or 3600 seconds. Okay. We'll see the next sum. Convert 32 seconds into milliseconds. So first we have to take the given quantity, 32 seconds. So this 32 seconds we have to convert into milliseconds. So that means base unit. Milli means what? 10 cube, right? So 32 into 10 cube milliseconds. Easy na? So seconds into milliseconds we are converting. So 1 meter equal to how many millimeters? 1000 millimeters. Like this, 1 second equal to how many milliseconds? Into 1000 milliseconds. So 32 into 10 cube or 32 into 1000. That is 32,000 milliseconds. 32 seconds equal to how many milliseconds? 32,000 milliseconds. Okay, that's all for today, children. In this session, we discussed about the conversions, right? So, conversion is a process of changing a unit from one system to another system. In this conversion process, we have to follow two steps. What are they? First, we have to take the given unit. You have to change into SI unit or base unit, which is into meters or grams or seconds. So then you have to convert into desired unit. So that is the process to follow while changing a unit, while converting. So we have to follow these rules and you have to practice more problems. In the 6th class, you can solve more of the problems and we can go to further. Okay, that's all for today's session or 6th class session. I think you have understood the concept well and you are practicing well. You have to write the exams well. Okay. Happy vacations. In the vacations also, you should not neglect your studies. You have to balance your studies as well as your enjoyment. You have to enjoy and you have to study and you have to practice. So, practice makes men perfect, right? So, you have to practice well. Don't forget to open your books. You have to open your books and you have to see your studies and you have to practice. Okay?